That's a long chain. Alright. I'll do it for me. Yep.
Actually, my one.
Yeah, so it's flat. There we go. It's our new work area that George and I cleaned up and made so you can come over here and make your chains. Got all the boxes and then links and then O-rings and stuff down there. 15, 12, 2, 7, 5, 8, 10.
I'm not even counting them.
Well, then how are you going to know?
I'm just matching.
Okay.
This is so you guys on the internet can come over here and use it.
No. For years, this area was just cluttered and unused. So now we're utilizing the space. Right?
Right.
Right. Slowly cleaning up the shop every year, trying to. We even put new lights in, took the old fluorescents out, put some nice LEDs. So we're moving up in the world.
You know, California's safe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, see the arc? They're not supposed to be that way, so that's why we're changing them. So we got them cut, got them made, but we got to order some parts. George is going to clean the knife drawer out, so let's go do that. All right, well, I was late this morning. George started without me, so got the knife drawer pulled out. He started cleaning it, but we're just going to cycle the knives to show you guys how they operate. Fire in the hole.
You want to put it back in and start all over?
No, we don't need to start all over. So you can set your cut. So when you hear people have a cutter baler, that's what it means. Yeah, you're good. I did. But they're not moving. So that means they're stuck. Do it again. No, I switched the lever so the knives will work now, but this is why we're cleaning it. The knives should be coming up and down, but they're not because they're all full of crap. So we need to check it out and clean it. Yeah, it's so dirty they won't come up. So let me see the tape measure. We can set the cut. So right now we're about 11, I believe, or 12, because we have 3 knives. So 1, 2, 3. But on the other baler, we actually decided to add in another one. I think we went 1. There's either 4 or 5. I can't remember, but we'll figure that out. But yeah. If you don't use these things, we don't use them all the time, they get full of cagada and they're stuck. Like, see, there's a blank. George got that out. So wherever there's no knives, there's a blank. So whenever someone says they have a cutter baler, this is what they mean. There's knives in here that cut the crop. You don't want to always use them, but when you have a tall, lengthy, rank crop, this is what the knives look like. So it feeds in through the head, through the rotor, and then it gets sliced. So I'll come back to you when we get it cleaned out. We'll show you how it works. Here's the bale count on this one. So 1645 hours, 50,900 bales, and I think it's actually more. I think the counter got reset on this thing at one time when we had it worked on, so I think it's more like 60, but we'll go with 50. That sounds better. So we got the knife drawer, we got all the knives and stuff out. I'm just gonna cycle it hydraulically with the lever in here. Maybe some more stuff will fall out, then we'll clean it out a little bit more. balers, everything that came out of it. So a little mix of wheat, straw, alfalfa, grass, probably a nice little feed. So got it cleaned out, and we got new knives in. I just need one more. George is getting me one, but I'm changing the length. Where before, earlier, I think it was like 11 or 10. So now it's going to be like 9. The only thing I'm not sure about is the ends. It's going to be like a 5-inch cut. But it's just kind of the way it lines up. But I'm going to play around with it a little bit more to see if I can get it different. But I think this is kind of where we're going to be. Find it? Boom. Here's why we do inspections. Look at this. The shaft's broke.
Oh goodness.
The shaft that this part slides onto, the end's broke. I dropped this blank in here and it fell right through.
Is it a continuous shaft, or?
Yeah, it goes all the way across the front here, so.
We got to pull everything back out.
I don't know. Yeah. I think, I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. I don't think it has anything to do with it cycling. I think maybe they just rest on there. So, let's try to cycle it and see if they cycle.
Okay.
And then we'll know, and we have the old New Holland we can steal them out of.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
That's what the old junk balers for. Parts warehouse. One more time. Oh. Go back down. Hold on. Do it again. Whoa. All right, go back down. Something's wrong with that one. Do it again. All right, put him down. All right, let's come over here to the parts room. The old parts room, the old poor New Holland. Still good for something, right? I know. So this baler's I don't know, 13 or 12 model, I think, and God knows how many bales, and then it just kind of had a massive failure and wasn't really worth fixing, so here it lies. But we've robbed parts off of it, so she's still useful for something. George is bringing the truck over here. We need the torch, so I'll give a little explanation what happened to this thing. Massive deconstruction, but no, I think it was two years ago, maybe 3 years ago. We were bailing with it. Been bailing with it all season. It was running great. It's a good baler. It was a good baler. And something jumped out of time. And I don't know if it was like I know the shear bolt broke for the knotter trip. So there's a shear bolt on that drive line that will break, which is no big deal. But it's really important when you change it, you need to make sure the baler's in time. So like I showed in the last video, and what I'm thinking happened is they didn't do that. Well, the needles came up at the wrong time, and they crashed into the plunger. They're still stuck in there. I don't know if you can see them. The needles are still stuck in the chamber. And anyway, they ran it like that for a while, and it self-destructed. Here's the arm that holds all the needles. It's all bent and twisted, and it crashed when the needles were all the way up inside the knotters, and it broke knife arms, it broke bill hooks, it broke all kinds of stuff. And I think the dealer quoted me like 50 grand to fix it, and the baler's not worth that much. And I mean, it's probably got over 100,000 bales on it. And you know, we had been fighting the baler on and off, you know, just because of its age and wear, and we just kind of opted just not to fix it. But yeah, it's kind of become a parts baler. But yeah, that's the story of the New Holland. Like I said, it was a good baler. It was a short chambered baler, but we had this extension put on it, and well, it worked and ran good until it didn't. So the shaft we got to get out's right here, but there's a roll pin there that can't really get a good angle on to hit, so we're just gonna nip it with a torch. And then the broken one in the other baler came out real easy, so we're hoping this one will just slide right out. But you know how that goes. Yeah, this thing, when it broke, it was baling grass. It's still got grass inside of it. Poor thing. Now that I'm looking at this baler, I was explaining to them what happened to it, but now I'm kind of remembering what happened. So this arm right here, there's a shaft here. This shaft broke. This is your needle protection rod. So this is what is supposed to keep the needles from crashing, even if it's out of time. So if it is out of time, that rod is supposed to shove the needles back down to keep them from crashing. But if I was to climb up top there, you guys could see that shaft or something was broken there, so the needle protection was gone. It left the chat. That's what happened to it. Now I'm remembering. So the shear bolt broke for the needles, got put back in, I think, out of time, which wouldn't have been a big deal if that thing would have worked, but it failed, and now it's one big pile of parts or something else. Light it up. There it is. Now let's see if we can do it without burning it down. George is filming. Oh my goodness. It's cold. Failure. Burning a wiring harness, that's alright. It's kind of hard to... Oh my goodness.
Probably if you line the torch up coming in from here.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I can't get straight, but it's being stubborn, so we're getting their hammer out. Maybe. It's moving. Slow.
I'll get caught on the little. About as far as I can get. It was getting easier though.
Alright, we'll go pull on the other side. I bought a slide hammer tool set the other day. Guess what? We get to use it. It's even got an attachment for vice grips. So I'm gonna let George be the first to bust his knuckles on it. We're like real mechanics. Oh man, there's nothing like the right tool.
I have a pallet problem now.
I know. And now we're gonna run into that, but oh well. The right tool for the job. We got it. But we got grooves.
Groovy.
But it's probably what, like George said, it's probably why the other one broke. Had a groove in it, got weak. But you know how to weld and grind, right?
Grinder and paint make me the welder I ain't.
That's right. So we're gonna fill them in and smooth them out. But
We got a welder right here.
yeah, that's true. We got to use our new tool. That was cool. George fixed it. Smooth. Is it factory?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Every bit of it.
All right. Now we're gonna shove it in.
Hi.
Come on. Laying down on the job. Well, no, you did actually. Well, actually, it just has the knives in it. Hold on. Well, you're not even there yet.
I hear a plate.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it fell down. That's. All right, hold on. Hold on.
God. Kids these days so impatient.
Ow! Oof. You got my finger.
What hurtful is that?
No, you shoved it forward.
Sorry.
Oh. All right, try again. Look at that, like butter. Is it stuck? All right, hold on. Whenever you're ready.
What's in?
Can I go more?
No, that's it.
Uh-oh.
One belt.
Uh-oh.
Too short?
Yep.
Because it's Holland.
No, that stinks.
You didn't think to measure it, huh?
Yeah, we didn't think to measure it. Well, yeah, there must be a difference. Well, that sucks. Okay.
Well, push it back.
Alright. Yep. It's too short. Half inch. So, I guess we could just, well, you can just weld it up. Right?
Right.
We've been sitting here thinking about it, about what to do. And I was trying to remember the saying my dad told us both. I couldn't remember it, but what was it?
Analysis causes paralysis.
Analysis causes paralysis. So we just have to quit thinking about it and just do it, and it'll be done. So, all right. Well, this will be the end of part 2. We'll see you in part 3. Bye-bye.